Hey everyone, welcome to this video tutorial where we will be looking at an introduction to the Google Classroom for students. Now, the Google Classroom is one of the applications that is a part of the G Suite package. Now, the first thing that we would like to do is to have our Google Chrome browser open. You can use other browsers, but it is recommended that we use the Google Chrome browser for the best functionality. Now, I currently have a new tab open, and the next thing that I want to do is to sign into my Gmail account in order to be able to use the Google Classroom feature. Now, on my new tab area, I can access my Gmail account using three methods. The first method would be to select the Gmail hyperlink at the top right of our new tab screen. So that's one way. Once selected, it would take us to the sign-in page. The second option that we could go ahead and use is to use the Google search bar and just enter either gmail.com or simple Gmail. The third option is the use of the Omnibox, and in this area we can either enter our keyword, which is Gmail, or the full URL. So in this case, I will be using the Omnibox, and I will go ahead and enter gmail.com, which will directly take me to the home page for the Gmail login. So once that is done, I am at the sign-in page, and in this area, it first require from us our email address. If it is that we use our phone number to log in sometimes, then we can go ahead and enter our phone number. In this case, I will be using my email account. Once that is complete, you realize that I did not put the extension at gmail.com. Reason being, the platform already knows the different email accounts associated to it, and as a result we could just put the username that we created before. Once we have entered that information, we can go ahead and select next. For the next option, we will be prompted to enter our password. Once that has been entered, we will go ahead and select the option that says next. After the next option has been selected, we will be directed to our mail account, and within our Gmail account, in order to access the Google Classroom feature, we will locate the 9 grid, which is located at the top right, and this is the area that contains all our different Google applications. Now, once I click on this, I will receive a drop-down list of the different apps, and I will try to locate the Google Classroom application. So I'm currently not seeing it in this area, so I will just select the scroll bar to my right, and I will continue until I see the application. So I have now located the Classroom app, and as a result, I would go ahead and select it. This will automatically open a blank page, and we will receive a pop-up just to indicate whether or not this is the account that we want to continue to our classroom. Once that has been completed, we will go ahead and select continue. Now we have the continue selection, and now we are on the home screen of our classroom application. Now, as a student, we would want to join a class that our teacher created, and in order to locate this information or this area, we would go ahead and select our plus sign located at the top right in our Google Classroom app. Once selected, two options appear. So the first one indicates to join a class, and the second to create a class. The create a class feature is normally used by our teacher, while the join class is used by the students. So once that has been selected, I will be given a page where I'm required to enter my class code. Now in this section, we will place the class code that our teacher provided us with. So I'm now going to go ahead and enter mine. Once your class code has been entered and it has been validated by the platform, automatically our join tab at the top right becomes activated. So we can now go ahead and select join. Once this is completed, the loading will take place and automatically it will direct us in our classroom area. Now, once we arrive in the Google Classroom, there are several features that we are able to interact with as a student. And the stream page is the default page that each person who enters the Google Classroom is able to access at the first stance. Now, so far, this has just been our introduction into setting up or joining rather our classroom as a student, and then from here we will be looking at the different features that are associated with the Google Classroom and how to manipulate these features as a student. Now I thank you so very much for tuning in to this first presentation on the Google Classroom application, and I do hope that thus far you have learned something new, and please stay tuned for our next video tutorial, which will be focusing on the different access points within the Google Classroom. Thank you so very much for watching.